Imagine a world where one company controls over 90% of your online searches. Sounds a bit like a monopoly, right? Well, that's exactly what's happening in the UK with Google, and now the government is stepping in to shake things up. But here's where it gets controversial. While regulators aim to level the playing field, Google warns that these changes could stifle innovation and slow down the very advancements we're all excited about, especially in AI. In a landmark move, the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, CMA, has designated Google as holding a strategic market status in online search, giving regulators new powers to intervene in its operations. This isn't about punishing Google for wrongdoing, at least not yet, but rather ensuring its search services are open to fair competition. The CMA can now enforce changes, impose fines for non-compliance, and even reshape how Google operates in the UK. So, what kind of changes are on the table? In June, the CMA hinted at potential interventions, such as fairer search rankings, making it easier for users to access alternative search engines, and giving publishers more control over how their content is used in AI-generated responses. These moves aim to address the unfair advantage Google holds over competitors, particularly in the AI space. But this is the part most people miss. While these changes could empower consumers and smaller businesses, Google argues they might hinder its ability to innovate at a time when AI is transforming everything. And this is where it gets even more intriguing. Google's Gemini AI assistant isn't currently under the CMA's microscope, but other AI-driven search features like AI overviews and AI mode are. This raises a bigger question. Can we strike a balance between regulating tech giants and fostering innovation? Or are these two goals fundamentally at odds? The stakes are high. Google recently pledged a £5 billion investment in the UK, but it's also facing scrutiny globally. The US Federal Trade Commission is probing its search advertising practices. The Department of Justice wants it to sell off parts of its ad tech business, and the European Union just slapped it with a $3.45 billion antitrust fine. Meanwhile, the CMA's second probe into mobile operating systems could target Google's Android dominance next. Adding to the complexity, the UK government has instructed the CMA to focus on growth and minimize uncertainty for businesses. With former Amazon executive Doug Gurr as the CMA's interim chair, some lawyers argue that major interventions are less likely. But competition experts like Tom Smith, a former CMA director, believe there's a strong case for removing the market distortions caused by Google's monopoly. For instance, giving website operators more control over how their content is used for AI training could level the playing field for other AI companies. So, here's the big question for you. Is the UK's crackdown on Google's search dominance a necessary step to protect competition and innovation? Or could it unintentionally slow down technological progress? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Agree or disagree, this debate is far from over.